Since you guys are going to Cannes on, yes, or you guys are going to Cannes on May 15, can you tell us what will happen to the film Nakaw? And also just to clarify, may mga issues kasi lumalabas that we want to grab this opportunity to clear things up because mas may responsibility kami to the sponsors more than anyone else to clarify things regarding the only Asian film, only film in Cannes, only film in France. So we just like to clarify that, and we would want to take this opportunity to clear that issue to our sponsors primarily.
Okay, so what's gonna happen for Nakaw in Cannes? So, we'll be leaving on May 15. Kuya, pahina ng echo. So we'll be leaving on May 15 and we'll start our prep there on May 16. And on May 24, we will have our own we'll have our own screening in Cannes. So we have an official time slot wherein Naka will be shown in a theater in Cannes. Also, we'll be attending the Philippine night in Cannes, May 23. And above all, of course, we'll be meeting with different producers and different distributors also for the film. Sige, you wanna ask something?
Marami kasi many people are asking if you are going to compete for competition, are you going to bring home the bacon, are you guys going to the red carpet? Let's clear that thing.
Okay, so kasi yung lumabas lately is and we are very happy na 5 films na that there will be 5 Filipino films that will be part of the Philippine delegation in the 70th Cannes Film Festival. So that includes the 4 other short film corner entries, and then the one at the International Critics Week, which is a film by Carlos Manatad. It's Joe De La Cruz Employee of the Month. And we are very happy kasi nadagdag na siya sa lineup. But they will be competing in the International Critics Week, which is a parallel section of the Cannes Film Festival. So yung announcement of the 4 short film corner entries of the Philippines, so that includes Nakaw, Ayo Ayo, Love Remembers by Ralson Jover, and Dugo Atinta. We will be part of the short film corner of the Cannes Film Festival. So the short film corner actually is an opportunity for the short filmmakers to be introduced in the film market and to get to talk to distributors and producers. So it's more on parang a showcase of, aside from showcasing your film, you also get to market yourselves and your future projects. So yun yung magiging part namin sa Cannes Film Festival. Technically, there are 5 Filipino films that will be participating in Cannes Film Festival. So hindi natin pwedeng i-claim na we are the only, or we are the kumbaga, yung Jolly Lyrics kasi, they will be in competition at International Critics Week, but it's a parallel section of the Cannes Film Festival, while Nakaw and other 3 Filipino films will be showcased in the short film corner. So, ano ba yung gagawin namin sa Cannes? We will be there for 2 weeks. We will have a special sit-down meetings with producers and distributors. We're going to have a special on Eden Hotel. That's a panel on May 22 at Eden Hotel. And then we already have a meeting. We already set up a meeting with Austrian delegation, and we also have an invitation from the Spanish Marabella Film Festival. So ngayon, bago pa kami lumipad, we're getting invitations from them to sit down with them to talk about Nakaw for future distributions and to talk about our future projects. So kami ni Arvin, ang baon namin is stories. Magpipitch kami ng mga bagong projects para pagbalik namin dito, we'll have more projects, and then this time it will be in collaboration with with other countries.
But when it comes to the screenings here that you guys are promoting, who facilitated or who set this up? Sino ang gumawa nitong mga screenings po ba na ito for Nakaw?
So for the short film corner, our film will be available in the Cortometrage for 1 week. That's May 22 to 28, which means everyone will be able to watch our film. So there were like 5,000 entries in the 70th Cannes Film Festival, but only I think around 700 to 800 are included, and that includes the 4 Filipino films. So what we did was we got the special screening at Palais F. So that's a special screening just for Nakaw. So that is aside from the 1 week showcase of our film in the Cortometrage. So it's because we're gonna have, of course,
So para ito para siya mga block screenings in layman's terms.
Yes, so parang, special screening. So that will be just showcasing Nakaw. So that will be on May 24. So not anyone or not every film can do that in Cannes. Kasi nga, there are a lot of festivals that will be na mangyayari sa loob ng Cannes during that 2 weeks time. So there are other parallel festivals that would happen. So that includes nga the International Critics Week kung saan kasali yung Jody Lyrics. So there were like napakadaming kumbaga siguro mahigit 10 festival ang sabay-sabay na mangyayari sa Cannes during that time. So kami nasa short film corner.
But can the people expect to see you na maglakad sa red carpet na Cannes, because that's of course iconic red carpet of Cannes? Will they see you there? May mga event ba na makikita nila kayo to participate aside from of course yung mga schedules nito?
Well, kasi syempre lahat tayo kasi ang alam natin kapag Cannes Film Festival and Red Carpet, ang nasa isip kaagad natin si Maria Isabel Lopez because of what she did last year for Marosa. And yun nga pala, there are no full length now in Cannes Film Festival. So this is actually a full length na Filipino film. So walang entry ngayon ng Philippines sa full length. So this is actually a shining moment for short filmmakers, for Filipino short filmmakers, because there are 5 films, and I think Jody Lyrics is also coming to Cannes, and we are the only film sa short film corner who's going to represent the Philippines. So anyways, the question about red carpet. So there are actually no red carpet for the short film, whether in competition or in the short film corner. But the Philippine already bought, may binili ang FDCP. Through FDCP, they have this pavilion, and then they have this Philippine night, which is parang a party, parang a gala for Philippine delegation. So that would be of course represented by Nakaw and the Jody Lyrics team. And there were, nakausap ko kanina si Lisa Dino, and there will be 16 different film companies and film outfits na pupunta din sa Cannes to buy films and to talk to other distributors, ganyan. So it's yung Philippine night na yon is a Philippine pavilion. That will be our red carpet. That's the only red carpet that we can actually attend to. But for other red carpet, yun nga, yung nasa isip niyo yung Maria Isabel Lopez, that is just for the full-length competition films. And there were, I think there are 20 films now in competition for the full length. And they are the only ones who can really walk the red carpet as we know it. Okay, so, but yeah, thank you FDCP because they're producing and they're having this Philippine night wherein we're actually inviting everyone, not just the, kumbaga it's a showcase of different Filipino films. But the thing is, sa Cannes pala, you can showcase films that are not invited by Cannes. So, ibig sabihin, kaming 5 Filipino films will be the only film that will be showcased on that Philippine night.
At least klaro po yung issues. But after Nakaw, after the short film, what's next for, may I ask Arvin, what's next for the three of you? Will there be more projects? Will there be other films that you guys will be directing?
Actually ngayon meron kaming ginagawang bagong story, and it's a full length. And basta, gugulatin na lang ulit namin kayo katulad ng ginawa namin sa Nakaw. Ayun. Well, just to add about dun sa screen, I think we should be happy about this because hindi lang naman mga pangalan namin yung binubuhat namin dito in Pilipinas, na itong mga foreigners or kung sino man yung mga makakanood doon, it's like yun yung parang bagong craft or bagong art na makikita nila in short film, which, galing sa Pilipinas. So, sana maging masaya na lang tayong lahat sa mga pelikulang mapapanood doon. Ngayon lang.
So other plans for the team, we are brewing 2 short films right now and 1 full length. So after we get back from Cannes, we'll be in pre-prod for our short films, and hopefully by the end of the year we can start pre-prod for our full length. So moving forward, we have a lot of stories to tell pa, and hopefully we can join more festivals as well. Yun, so marami pa kami. We have a lot of plans for the team.
Is Cannes the end for Nakaw, or after being in Cannes, would that be the end for Nakaw, or are you going to still submit the film to other festivals?
Actually, meron ng isang festival, local festival, which is Cinema Region, and that will be, I believe, sa Mindanao. So we're going to Mindanao in August. Tapos,
so actually, Guimaras, we are part of the international selection for Guimaras Film Festival. Hindi namin alam ba't international. Pero sa Guimaras Film Festival, that's on May 14, May 12. We won't be able to go because we'll be flying a couple of days before. But we're really happy na nakuha namin yung letter stating that they included us. And Nakaw has been joining different festivals actually. So we submitted Nakaw to different festivals. We're just waiting for confirmation whether we're in or out. So yes, no, Nakaw, Cannes is not the end for Nakaw. I think we mahaba pa yung journey ng Nakaw for a lot of festivals.
And just to be clear, actually, we're not really obliged to go to Cannes. We're not. It's ano ba tawag doon? Kumbaga we're not required to go to Cannes. That's why we're having this Thanksgiving, because we would like to thank our friends and our supporters who encouraged us to go to Cannes and to para ma-push through yung plan namin. So actually, para lang para maging clear lang din, kasi it's very hard for us to really go to Cannes, because of course our film, you've seen our film, it's not wholesome, it's not family friendly. It's very hard for us to get sponsors and to get help from people, because of course we tackle issues that is very sensitive to, especially if we're getting support from the government. It's very hard kasi they won't support this kind of.
Of course, Quezon City government.
Yes, but only Quezon City supported us. No, but also nung nalaman namin na pasok kami sa Cannes and we have the invitation from Cannes Film Festival, we didn't plan to go to Cannes ng ganun kabilis. So, sabi namin, sige, let's try it. Let's talk to people if they want to support us. And then, nung nakakausap na namin yung mga tao, they're disencouraging. They are disencouraging us. They told us, you're just a short film. They discourage kami because you're just a short film. It's just a 7-minute film. Why do you have to go there? It's not worth it. Yung mga ganyan. So that actually parang mas lalo tuloy kaming na push na no, we have to make a point here, we have to make a stand that not because we're just short film, we don't have any or we can't go to Cannes. So yun yung pinaka namin, driving force namin. And hindi lahat kasi nang napapasama sa short film corner ay nakakapunta sa Cannes Film Festival. And I think sabi ko nga kung halimbawa nakabili, which is yeah, we already have tickets, we already have accommodation, we already have pocket money, so thank you. Pero during the time na wala pa kami noon, napanghihinaan na din kami ng loob kasi hindi naman kami required eh. So it's very hard for us to get support from the government. It's very hard for us to get support even on personal level, even with our friends because why would we spend money on you? It's just a short film corner and it's just a short film. Pero yun nga, we're very proud na there are 5 Filipino short films now in Cannes Film Festival. And we are representing not ourselves, not our movie, but we are representing the country. We are representing Philippines. So we are just very happy na 5 na kami ngayon. Magkakasama kami. And yun, mas masaya dahil mas marami, the more the merrier, syempre.
I'll add something to that. Just a background on how we got in Cannes. We originally submitted for the short film competition. And the process is you submit to short film competition and then there's a chance that your film might be included in the short film corner. So this means that not every film who submits their short film into the short film corner gets in the short film corner. It's a cutthroat festival actually, and we're really thankful na the jury who watched the film liked it. And to add to what you said, yeah, we are not required to go, but short film itself, it's being looked down. People are looking down on it, and we want to champion na even if you're a short film and you believe in your product and you want to represent the art and the country, do your best and go for it. That's what we're going for actually.
So, yun. Masyadong we just clear things up para at least mas klaro po. Of course, especially for our sponsors. On the brighter side,